I don't think people understand how creepy dolls can be. I mean, they just sit there staring at you with those blank eyes. But some dolls take creepy to a whole new level. Get ready to meet 10 of the most haunted dolls in the world. Don't worry, we're gonna have some laughs along the way. Unless these dolls have other plans. I bet you didn't know that the queen bee of haunted dolls is Annabelle. Now, this isn't the glamorous Hollywood version. This Annabelle is a simple Raggedy Ann doll. But don't let that fool ya. She's allegedly possessed by the spirit of a young girl who likes to move things around and, occasionally inspire a blockbuster horror movie franchise. Annabelle now resides in the Warren Occult Museum, safely behind glass. But word on the street is, she still causes a ruckus from time to time. Hey, even possessed spirits need hobbies, right? Are you brave enough to meet Robert the Doll? Next up, we're heading to Key West, Florida to meet Robert the Doll. This dapper fella dressed in a sailor suit is said to be cursed. And it's not just any curse. It's a curse that involves bad luck, accidents, and maybe even a few broken bones. Legend has it that Robert was a gift to a young boy who, let's just say, maybe blamed Robert for one too many mishaps. Today, Robert chills, pun intended, at the Fort East Martello Museum, where visitors are warned to ask politely before taking his picture. Just common courtesy. You wouldn't want to be on Robert's bad side. What's something people don't know about Peggy, all the way from England? For a country known for its tea and crumpets, they sure have some creepy dolls. Peggy is your classic vintage doll, but don't let that fool ya. Word on the street is, this doll can cause some serious nightmares. We're talking the kind where you wake up screaming for your mommy, even if you're like 40 years old. People who get too close to Peggy say they feel uneasy, anxious, kind of like when you eat too much cheese before bed. Not fun, Peggy, not fun. I bet you didn't know about Joliet the haunted doll. This little guy has been in the same family for 4 generations. Now that's what I call commitment. The story goes, Joliet was given as a gift to a pregnant woman by her best friend. Sounds sweet, right? Well, here's where it gets creepy. Apparently, the friend was jealous of the pregnancy and put a curse on the doll. Talk about your frenemy. Anyway, ever since then, people say they hear strange noises and see Joliet moving around on his own. I'm not sure about you, but I wouldn't want to play hide and seek with this doll. This is gonna blow your mind. And in the number 5 spot, we have Mandy. Now, Mandy's story is a little bit sad. She was found in the ruins of a burnt house. I know, right? Heavy stuff. Some people say that Mandy is responsible for all the strange things that happen around her, like flickering lights and electronics going haywire. Look, I don't want to point any fingers, but if I was a doll who lived through a fire, I'd probably be a little bit on edge too. Maybe Mandy just needs a hug, or a fire extinguisher, just kidding. Okiku, Okiku, Okiku. This doll is like the friend who never gets a haircut, but instead of just needing a trim, her hair keeps growing. And it's not just a little bit, we're talking inches. Some say it's the spirit of a little girl trapped inside, still trying to grow up. Personally, I think she just saw a picture of Cousin It and thought, new year, new me. Either way, someone get this doll a scrunchie and maybe a good detangler while they're at it. I bet you didn't know this about Letta, and let me tell you, he's old. I'm talking ancient history old. They found this little guy in some archaeological dig, and apparently he's been stirring up trouble ever since. People say he's got bad vibes, like that one friend who always brings down the mood. You know the one always complaining about the music, the food, the company? Letta's that friend, but instead of just harshing your mellow, he might just make your toast burn every morning for a year. So be careful around Letta. He's seen some things, and trust me, they weren't pretty. Am I the only one that didn't know dolls could see ghosts? This is Lily, and Lily's got a bit of a sixth sense. Well, more like a see dead people sense. She's been passed around more times than a hot potato at a family reunion, and every owner says the same thing. Lily sees ghosts. I don't know about you, but if my doll started telling me about the afterlife, I'd probably switch to sock puppets. But hey, maybe Lily's just got a vivid imagination. Or maybe she's the ultimate ghost whisperer. Either way, I'm keeping my distance. I get scared enough watching ghost adventures as it is. This is why you need to hear this. Coming in at number 9, we have Pulau Ubin Barbie. This ain't your grandma's Barbie, folks. This one decided to ditch the dream house and take up residence on a deserted island. You know, like you do. Apparently, this Barbie prefers bird watching and foraging for berries to shopping sprees in Ken. Local legend says that bad luck will befall anyone who disrespects this adventurous Barbie. So if you're ever exploring the shores of Pulau Ubin and you stumble upon a lone Barbie doll, keep walking. Just, for peace of mind. I will never look at dolls the same way after learning this. And finally, at number 10, it's the cursed doll of St. Augustine. This doll is so spooky it makes haunted houses look like, well, my house. Legend has it that this doll was discovered in a cemetery tomb, which, let's be honest, is not where you want to find a new playmate. This doll is said to be linked to all sorts of bad luck and supernatural shenanigans. So, if you're ever in St. Augustine and you see a doll hanging out in a cemetery, maybe just wave from afar, or better yet, just send it a text. Well, that's our countdown of the top 10 haunted dolls that will chill you to your bones. I hope you enjoyed it, or at least didn't have nightmares tonight. If you did, it's not my fault. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoyed our humorous countdown and want to see more thought-provoking videos like this one.